What's up guys, I'm Nif Gaming and welcome to FormulaPlaystation GP2 Race 1 here from Bahrain. Now I apologise for the shitty graphics, this channel is run on a low budget and it's just a quick overview of the track. 29 laps, 50% race, the tyres are the white wall, orange wall super hard tyres and the inters and the wets. 15 corners, lots of overtaking hotspots and it really should be an interesting race. In summary of qualifying, well, it wasn't great, but it will do. 6th place on the grid is not bad. It was actually done on primes as a banker lap, but then all my option laps are absolutely terrible. So that was the time that I got. Now my strategy, it was originally supposed to be a 2-stop with an option tyre at the end. I decided to change it to a 1-stop, but then I realised there is no way in hell that I was getting to the end on a 1-stop. So I decided to add in another pit stop there and go onto the prime tyre at the end. I probably could have made it on the options, but I decided to go onto the primes instead just to be sure, and so my tyres wouldn't be in bad condition at the end of the race. So that's my strategy, and now we will see how it will work out for me in the race. So here we are, here in Bahrain for the first race here at FormulaPlaystation, round 1, and we now have 5 red lights and we are off here in Bahrain. I'm going to not get a great start off the line, but I'm going to use pretty much, all of my cars off the line and just going to try and stay ahead of Anton the Beast HD there and JYY hitting the back of F1 Petrolhead and some really crappy Codemasters physics there spinning me around. I'm down to last place here and sliding around through turn 2, and there's a car gone off on the right. That's F1 Petrolhead, and that's us down to 7th place after the shenanigans of turn 1 and 2. It's pretty much going to happen at every race as a tight first corner, to be honest. There's really not much avoiding it. And here onto later on in lap 1, and there's a car gone off on the left, and that is Anton the Beast HD in the Force India. That's us up into 6th place. And now skipping on later into the lap, there's been some contact between JYY and my teammate iFinestHD. Going to get past JYY, and I admit all these positions have been from mistakes, but at least we're moving up the field well, and we're on the prime tyre, so this is good for us. And you can see iFinestHD making a mistake in front of us there, and shows he's not really comfortable with the car right now, so in a few moments time we should be catching up to him. So we're going to come through the right hander now, miss the apex a little bit but not as much as him. Going to get a nice run down onto the 79th back straight here in Bahrain. There are so many straights at this track. It's not the most exciting track on the calendar, but I always seem to go well here. So here we go, coming onto the home straight, and we're going to use our KERS as we cross the line here. And DRS has been enabled, but not for this home straight. iFinestHD is going to take the defensive line. I'm going to go further to the right. That's not going to work. So I'm going to back out of it, wait, and stick behind him through turn 1. But I do seem to have the pace of my teammate here. I get the fastest lap of the race there, here on the fastest of the bunch on the first full lap that we have here in Bahrain. So now coming down, the second straight here in Bahrain. We're going to miss our braking point. We probably would have made the corner, but I just decided to back out of it and not hit my teammate, because that would be bad, wouldn't it? So now skipping to later on, onto lap 4, we've caught back up to our teammate iFinestHD. He's going to take the defensive line to the right. I'm going to stick behind him this time and not brake too late. We're going to go up the inside. We're going to get a better run out of the corner. We're side by side. I'm going to use a little bit of my KERS as we go through the right hander. I'm going to run a little bit wide. I'm going to squeeze my teammate out. You could say that he was off the track and that I had the position and I was ahead, but then again I probably should have given him a little bit more room. So now coming down the second straight, and we see a little bit of front wing on the floor. It looked like it was from a Red Bull or a Toro Rosso, and it turned out to be a Toro Rosso. It was F1 Extremist, and here we are about to overtake him, and I'm not sure I deserve that warning really, because he didn't have a front wing. He should have really taken a wider line. but at least I've got the position, didn't lose too much time. And now skipping ahead to later in the lap, we're behind Bossman Sean, and he's lost a little bit of his front wing. Going to go up the inside here through the right-hander and going to get the position. A nice move there from me, and he's still sticking behind me, so it looks like he's going to have a go up into this last corner, but I'm going to carry a lot of speed through there. Run a little bit wide, but I didn't gain much of an advantage. And there you go, ESC Racing pitting. Bossman Sean right behind me. I think he's going to have a go into turn 1. Is he? I haven't used much of my curves, so yeah, he's going to have a go into turn 1. I'm going to try and defend. We're going to bang wheels a little bit. He's going to take the position. I'm going to run off the bollard, which is going to lose me a little bit of confidence and time. And yeah, he's going to get the position. Even though he's on the option tyres, he's still going to get the position there. And I'm going to have a go into the right-hander. Is that going to work? No, it's not. I'm going to back out of it. F1 Extremist goes offline. I think that was a him disconnecting rather than rage quitting. So we're right behind Bossman Sean there. I'm going to tap him a little bit. Him on the worn options, going much slower just through every corner, really. We're going to slide out a little bit there. And our TV decides to turn off. Yeah, my TV decided to turn off there. So that's me losing a little bit of time there. I'm hoping to get a new TV soon, so it'll fix that problem. And here we are at the end of the lap. We've caught back up to him. He's going to run wide on the last corner. We're going to get the position, and I believe he's going to dive into the pits this lap. Yes, he is. Bossman Sean going into the pits, and now I have inherited the lead. So I need to get him some good laps and hopefully get out ahead of Bossman Sean and maybe ESC Racing. So here we are, into the pits on lap 10. 1 lap earlier than we should have, but I didn't want to fall off the cliff. There was a danger of falling off the cliff pitting on lap 11. So I decided to pit at the end of lap 10, start of lap 11, and there you go, ESC Racing going past, which means that I haven't managed to jump him in the pits. He's done the undercut on me, and his tyres are probably going to be more worn than mine, but we're a little bit ahead of Bossman Sean, so at least we've still got second, and ESC Racing is our target to hunt down over the next few laps. Now skipping to lap 14, we've set a few fastest laps. We're pretty much caught up to ESC Racing now. Going to try and get DRS, well, we are going to get DRS down the home straight, so here we are. He is on the prime tyres, I'm on the brand new options. We're going to power past him on the home straight, going to use a little bit of our curves, and I think I've got this position, so we're going to brake nice and late, make sure he doesn't try and get through, but he's going to try and have a dive up the inside. I'm going to get tapped a little bit, but I'm going to keep the position there and stay ahead of him. So now I believe we're going to skip ahead. Yes, we are. Onto lap 16. Don't know why I kept that clip going for so long, but we're going to lock up like an absolute retard, running completely wide here at turn 1, and as we come through turn 2, we're going to slide around really slowly. ESC going to hit us, and I think that might have been my fault. Racing incident, his fault, say whatever you want, but he's going to give me the position like a sir, and I do thank ESC for that, and I get the position back. And now on lap 18 onto 19, ESC is going to pit again, so I really need to make the most of what's left of these tyres and pit. I think, yeah, 2 laps later we're going to pit on lap 20, going into the pits, and we'll see where ESC is in relation to me. So here we are, going on to the primes like our strategy said, instead of the options, so hopefully we'll have tyres left at the end, and ESC probably won't. So here we are coming out of the pits. ESC powers past me as he's done the undercut. So here we are coming out of the pits in second place behind ESC, and we're going to come through turn 1 now. We're not too far behind, we're probably about 6-ish seconds behind him, and Bossman Sean a long way back, so we needn't worry about him. So coming through the last corner here on lap 24, I run a little bit wide, but then some stupid Cars Masters physics screws me over for the second time in this race, and that's lost us very, very important time, because we were making up about a second a lap, which would have closed the gap to 0 seconds. It would have completely closed the gap by the time we got to the end of the race. But then later on at the start of lap 29, I realised ESC had pretty much fallen off the cliff, and I was really trying hard to chase him down. So here we are. I'm going to show you the full final lap just to show how much of a difference these prime tyres made. I could brake so much later into that right-hander, and I'm very much on the back of ESC right now. So here we are coming through the right-hander, and then a quick left as well. So we're really, really close to the back of ESC there. I think that board is where he went off earlier in the race as well, which may have helped us gain some time. I'm sliding out of that right-hander there, and now coming into the next left, we're going to clip the apex nicely, him missing the apex. We're going to use our curves in the wrong place pretty much while we're wheel spinning. I should have waited a bit. Going to put it up into Rich for the rest of the lap. Up into 7th with the DRS, not managing to get past. Down to 3rd for the left-hander. Going to slide a little bit, lose a bit of time. Donna White gave me a corner cutting warning. Come through the fast right into the penultimate corner. We're running out of corners here. We're going to take it nice and tightly, try and get a better run than ESC out of the right-hander. We get about the same kind of run out of the corner. I'm going to get his slipstream. This is the last chance. Him lagging a little bit there. We're going to dive up the inside into the last corner. What's it going to be? I'm going to take the position. Little tiny bit of contact there, but I believe I got the position. ESC spinning a little bit there, and I'm going to get the position, and I'm going to win the first race here in Formula PlayStation. And Ed did say later on Twitter that on my screen I did smash him off, but there was a little bit of lag. I'm really not sure if it was my fault or his. So we're going to look at the incident again in slow motion. Here we are into the final corner. Look in the left mirror. On my screen there was a tiny bit of contact. Him going out onto the curb. A little bit of contact. Him kind of spinning a little bit. But on my screen it looks like there isn't much of an incident there, and that it was as clean as I could have got it on the last corner. But for the meantime anyway, I've won that race. I'm the leader of the championship in Formula PlayStation GP2. I think Arav will have a look into that incident, and I will give you an update soon. I've been NF Gaming, and I'm out. Peace.